got the freaking leg bolster going. This what this does essentially is it helps kind of what's the word for it? Decompress the spine, right? And it can help it relax the abdominal muscle. Um, I felt what I thought was something very good. And what that is sort of like shift, a shift in my SI joints, which is probably what I was looking for. Thanks for the like, whoever got here. Now, here's a moment of truth. I think it's been roughly 20 minutes since I've been laying like this. Now I gotta get up. Now I gotta get up. Laughing doesn't hurt, that's a good sign. I'm just gonna fucking roll over, dude. Oh, baby. Okay, cool. So immediately, I do feel straight up and down. That's a great sign. Check out some high knees. Oh, bitch. All right. Cool. I'm so glad that was not a fucking, like, significant injury. It's just kind of a hiccup in my form. Oh, yeah. Dude, that feels a good bit better. Fucking A. Oh. My back, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if I trust this fucking back anymore. Yeah, no. I was feeling so good, doing some squats again. I even went pretty heavy last week doing sets of 5 up to 195. And then today, 5 days later, you know what I mean? I'm doing 165, and I feel a little fucking back fuckery. Hey, what's up, Dark Swords? You are good. You have a 47-hour week on YouTube. What? 47-hour week on YouTube, 12-hour week on Google. I don't know what the hell you're talking about, dude, but happy to have you. But yeah, man, shit, I might walk around a little bit. I'm pretty sure my phone's gonna die in about 15 minutes. Say my name, say my name. Sandra Escamilla. Sandra Escamilla. Is that your name? Is that what you wanted to hear? But yeah, man, I was going for 10 reps of 165 and was feeling pretty decent, and then something happened. I felt the load shift. My pelvis seemed to have shifted or something in like my SI joints. I could immediately feel a bit of like searing pain, a little bit of like sciatica happening. So I was like, you know what? Let me rack this bad boy because I'm not doing 3 more reps and risking further damage. And thank God I did, man. Thank God I did not let the ego take control of me there. Let me see, what's up, Assad? You're saying, wish you'd come to Pakistan to my barber shop. Hey! My hair's very wet right now. It probably looks pretty awful. Do I have a bike? I do have a bike. Actually, that might be a great idea. I remember a friend of mine actually had a devastating back injury when he was young, in his 20s. And he actually partially tore his spinal cord, which is like really horrifying. But luckily it didn't cause any like paralysis or anything. It did manage to heal enough for him to, get around without too much pain, and he started bicycling frequently, and that got him to walk without pain again. For a long time, he couldn't even walk without a good deal of pain, but he could bicycle. And then after about 4 or 5 months of bicycling, he was able to, yeah, walk without pain. So I will line your beard with technique we use in Pakistan. Heck yeah, dude, with a ruler. I like that. So I've just been kind of lazy lately. I need to. I'm gonna shave all of this and just keep the mustache and trim the mustache a little bit. But I've been very busy lately and not really focused on hygiene too much. Whew, man, I gotta say that leg bolster did it for me. I feel a lot better. My pain went from like 5 out of 10 to probably like 3 out of 10. Now that I plan on freaking, exercising. Oof, the laughing still hurts, which makes me really believe it is an abdominal injury. But luckily not a severe one. Where's my phone charger? Assad is all about freaking his barber shop over here. He says 2 days ago, guy walked in my shop, asked for a haircut, beard lineup, and back shave. A back shave, interesting. Took you 2 hours. Huh. That's something you probably won't get in America is somebody shaving your back. Usually that is a separate service. You might get that in like I don't know, where would I even go to get my back shaved? I have no idea. That's really interesting that you guys do that in a barbershop. Sciatica and chill, baby. Sheik, the weight's done fucked me up again, boy. I gotta charge my phone. Okay, here's the real test. So the first test was getting out of bed, had my legs bolstered. Now the second test is picking up the damn phone charger. Here we go. Oh yeah. Oh, I gotta go real slow, but I can do it with no arm assistance, so that's good. Holy crap, dude. Assad is cracking me up over here. He says he's a really hairy bastard. He paid you, wow, 15,600 rupees. I wonder what is that in US dollars, I wonder. Somebody look that up for me. It seems like a good amount of money. Oh, how you doing, Streaky, man? Hopefully you're not like me, got the sciatica. I'm kind of curious, should I even sit down? Maybe I shouldn't even sit down. Ah, fuck it, I'll be alright. I'll be alright. About 40 pounds. Okay, that's in like euros essentially. So it'd probably be a similar price in USD, maybe slightly less. You came from the bobbin. What are you talking about? Good man at work. I came from the bobbin, the gene. Oh, came for the bobbin. I still know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. Am I stupid? Am I just too hard-headed to get that joke? Oh, it's a meme. I don't know enough about memes, dude. I'm out of fucking out of touch. All I know about is this old man right here. Mm-mm-mm. I got more from Assad here. He's saying you go to the gym by your house 4 times a week. You find it boring. I know, dude. Isn't the gym boring? I'm over here lifting weights again, like a damn donkey or something. You know what I mean? Lifting weights like a fucking like a pack horse. Hurting myself. Why? Why? What's the point? Oh, dude, I'm so stupid, shit. You're talking about that means boobs and vagina. Just spelled wrong. God, I'm an idiot. God, I'm stupid. Oh, but let me check it out though, man. I'm looking, what I mean? I can march. You know what I mean? It's better than nothing. Yeah, I can squat down very slowly. Saw it. I was squatting, uh, not even that heavy. I was kind of just, it was supposed to be a light day. I was doing sets of 10 repetitions, uh, with 165 pounds, which in kilograms is what, like, 73 kilograms, something like that. Um, and I don't know, in the seventh rep, I felt something bad, man. Bad in my low back, so I quit and, started waddling around the gym like a damn penguin. So yeah, man. That's how it is sometimes. Hey, listen, I didn't do myself too dirty. I'll probably be fine in like a week. Shit happens. The annoying part was that was only my fifth day getting back into squatting. And until today, it was actually making my back and hips feel better. So I don't know what the hell happened today. I think it might have been something I did last night because I was doing like an ab workout last night. And I'm thinking maybe that fatigued my abdominal muscles too much. And I probably just wasn't able to brace as well as I could, squatting today. And I was also climbing as well in the gym. I was doing this at a climbing gym, so I think the combination of like maybe my abs were exhausted and maybe like I kind of got pre-exhausted from climbing just I don't know, caused a fuck up. What's up, Akil? Shout out to Brazil, dude. Wait, Brazil. Wait, hold on. Brazil. Brazil, as in Spanish for arms? Or are you trying to say Brazil and you forgot an L? I can't tell. Ooh, what do you think of that shit? Huh? What do you think of that? I should just skip leg day, dude. Or just do body weight. What do you think of that shit? That's what really matters. You know what I mean? Over here, we're putting weight on my shoulders. Putting more than I weigh on my shoulders and squatting. Come on now. Why do that when I could just work out upper body? You know? Funny. I'll probably just get back into body weight exercise again for a while until my back is feeling better. And then I might test the waters again, but I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that this is maybe just a warning sign that I should chill out and maybe leave the lifting, in the past. We'll see though. Thank you, Akil. Thank you, Assad. Leave some gains for the rest of us. Yeah, dude. This ain't nothing, man. This is not even my final form. We're gonna get stronger for sure. I've been thinking about training lately, exercising and stuff. I climb. Climbing is my main hobby. But you know, I always wanna do too much. Like I always wanna be able to lift heavy weights. I wanna be able to climb rocks. I wanna be able to run and jump around, but I'm turning 35 years old in a month. And I'm like, man, starting to feel that age a little bit. I feel like I'm not recovering as quickly from my workouts. I feel like I'm a little more prone to injury. You know, I think I really need to start specializing. You know, really just get specialized. Climbing is my favorite form of exercise, so I'm probably gonna stick to that. The squatting I thought was helping the climbing, but now that I see how easily I can hurt myself, even if I have a good form, I'm kind of like, you know what? Let me do something else. There's plenty of things to do, plenty of ways to get strong. Squatting with a barbell on your back is one way. Um, but I know there's plenty of other ways. I've done the pistol squats. I've done the freaking Nordic curls. I've done the sissy squats. I've done hundreds of reps of bodyweight squats. I've done freaking a mile of lunges. You know. Yeah, and that's a good point, Shiki. Isometrics are also very good. I was thinking of even getting back into that. I used to do a ton of isometrics. Uh, just holding like a squat for a minute or two. Or doing even holding like a lunge for a minute or two. Don't do the squat. Yeah, man, I think I definitely did something wrong. I don't know if I went too deep or just wasn't wasn't quite stable enough in the spine, but I felt something slip. I felt something slip. It wasn't great. But yeah, Shiki, I could do isometrics for sure. You can get strong as hell just doing those, and I've done it before. You know, wall sit, stuff like this. And it's like, working out my legs will definitely help with climbing, but at a certain point, there's diminishing returns, you know? And I may have already found that point. I feel like maybe I'm already strong enough in my legs. I just gotta find a routine that I can do consistently without fucking myself up. Yeah, dude, the overcoming isometrics is so good. It's all in your head too, man. It's all muscle control. It's so good for your nervous system. You can get hella strong just doing overcoming isometrics, man, because it's all mental, It's I was reading a book a long time ago by a dude whose moniker was Farmer Burns. I forget his real name, but he was a old time wrestler and strongman. And he claimed that the only exercise he did other than wrestling was overcoming isometrics and enduring isometrics. And he had a whole freaking book about it. And I've dabbled in a lot of those exercises. A lot of it's like pitting, one muscle group against another. So you're almost like wrestling yourself. Um, and it worked, man. I got super strong doing that stuff. And I could do it again, easy. And that's like probably the safest form of exercise because you're not really moving. There's like micro movements going on, as you struggle and tense your muscles and stuff, but you're not like stretching your muscles under load. It's just pure contraction and pure like nervous system, like neural drive, you know? and tendon strengthening, because usually when you're doing it, you're trying to do it ideally at like 90 degrees, where not only, let's say you're doing a squat, gravity is going to be pushing down on you, and like, where it's like parallel to the force you're producing in the ground. Um, but also at those angles, there's some science behind it, man. If you like look into it, those are the angles at which you can produce the most amount of force is 90 degrees, 90 degree joint angles. Um, there's dumbasses like Joel Seedman that take that fact and run with it and try to claim like you shouldn't even stretch beyond 90 degrees when you're exercising. And I think that's fucking stupid. But if you're doing purely isometrics where you're just doing static strength training, 90 is fantastic. That's all you really need. And then maybe, you know, double that 90, make it 180. That's another great way to train. Like straight joint angles and freaking 90-degree joint angles, I think, are the best for sure. And they'll get your tendons real fucking strong, dude. Real fucking strong. Oh, anyway. Damn, my phone is fucking not charging, dude. But yeah, man, I might quit here. My phone's kind of dying. It's not charging well. It's getting old. But y'all take care. Have a good one. Fucking check yourself before you wreck yourself. Peace.